Hello, hello, hello. What's up, people of the internet and the world? It's me, Dark3139, and today we're checking out a add-on showcase. And today we'll be checking out Paint by Ascension. This is a brand new item, add-on that made it directly onto the marketplace, I think, yesterday. And it adds the ability to add paint to your world. So let's hop straight into this with a quick tutorial on how to craft the book itself. You'll automatically spawn in this book as soon as you come into the world, but let's say I lose it or I die or I don't have it anymore. Well, that's nice and simple because you can just get a book and some lime dye, go into a crafting table, and bing bada boom, you got a new book. And this book will of course go over everything you need to do and everything you need to know about the add-on, but not everyone likes to read. I don't like to read, so if you're much like me, you can just watch this video. First things first, and the most important part of this add-on is the paintbrush. Without this, you won't really be able to do much in this add-on, and it's very simple. It's just 4 feathers and some sticks. So you go murder yourselves a few chickens, 4 chickens, punch a few leaves to get 1 stick, and then you go and you take your little behind to the nice this, you craft a brush, but the brush is empty. You may say, Dark, this doesn't do anything. Look, ain't painting, ain't doing nothing. Well, that's where the other item comes in to this. You need the punch brush and a bucket, just a normal everyday bucket crafted with 3 iron in a V type shape, and you put these two together, go back to the bed tab, and you can craft the bucket, the empty paint bucket. You can fill it up very easily and very simply with just any dye. You just go in here, put any dye up above it or side it. I think it's craftless. Like, you don't really need to like put it in any, yeah, you can just put it anywhere, just any old way. And then you just put it down and you grab a paintbrush and you can paint it all around, just bang. And the more paint you use, the less paint will remain in the bucket. So keep that in mind. If I go on a painting spree, like let's say I have, like, by the way, the paint brushes don't stack. Let's say I use like, yeah, it's about 3 uses. So you get 3 uses of the paintbrush. I don't know how much you can paint with said paintbrush. And there are certain things you can't paint with the paintbrush. So like, dirt. I can make blue dirt, even though I would really like to in the future see them add the capability to paint not only these blocks, but all the blocks. Like, oh, we can paint leaves. Oh, you can like paint a bunch of leaves and make some nice blue trees if you want. Make some custom biomes. And once you paint a block, it will always drop. May that be leaf, may that be anything else, it will always drop. So if you paint a bunch of leaves and then you're like, I want to cut down these trees, keep in mind you're going to have a inventory full of leaves. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 uses out of each paintbrush. I say it's a good trade, and you can do this about 3 times, so that's like, if my quick math is working, which it usually isn't, like around 25-ish things. No, more than 25, like, I don't know. I ain't no mathematician. I make videos. But yeah. You can use the paint bucket about 3 times, and yeah. So let's hop straight into this. And there's another way you can also use this, which I prefer way over any other way, which is you can do it in the crafting table, but I prefer it this way. You can just grab your dye, put your empty paint bucket on the ground like so. Hold up. Like so. Just plop it on the ground, get your dye, right click it, and bang, we got a paint bucket. And I prefer this. Of course, you can like break it and you can carry it around with you, place it on the ground, and let's say like I used a little bit of paint here, got halfway, break it, it will be a half full paint bucket. And again, it only has 3 uses and you can carry it around so you don't lose your progress. But let's start off with the white paint. these are the things. And do be careful what you paint, because I have noticed, depending on what you paint, it may change the texture of the block. And when that texture of the block is changed, it becomes a completely different thing. Like, this is prismarine. This was a prismarine brick, and the last thing I want is you to go around dyeing a bunch of blocks, and then it becoming all like weird cobblestone look-alike. But it does work, as you can see, with the stone brick. So just keep that in mind as you go along. We can do it with almost every color. The stone brick works, which I really like, but it looks way too similar to the normal stone brick, so I would just say use the normal stone brick. But again, it works with every color. You can also change the color of the paintbrush. Damn, that is a very dark gray. That is almost more black than gray. But hey, but you can do this. I wonder what the black looks now. Damn, that is dark. You can also, ooh, black brick, guys. Black brick. I'm feeling the black brick, but you can dye a bunch of other things. I feel like this, if I were to personally use this, I feel like I would mainly be using it on the brick, because brick, as it is in Minecraft, is a very ugly, like, non-coherent block, and it's very hard to use. But if you can dye the brick, then it looks a whole lot better. Again, I don't know why it does that to the prismarine. Hopefully they fix that in the future, allowing you to dye prismarine bricks instead of making it into prismarine. So yeah. But yeah, you can go around dyeing all of this. You can't dye chiseled netherite yet, but you can dye mostly every other thing. You can dye honey blocks. You can't dye iron blocks. I am very upset about that. I hope they fix that in the future, because I would love to like dye iron blocks green and use them as skills for like dragons and organic build, because this like iron block has always reminded me of like scales and stuff. But you can dye mossy cobblestone. Ew. The green of the mossy cobblestone stays green. You can dye glass. So if you don't want to make normal stained glass, yeah, that just makes normal stained glass. If you don't want to make, like, let's say you like accidentally made a oopsie daisy and you made like a bunch of white glass that you want to dye brown, bang, you can now do that instantaneously without breaking. You can dye bookshelves. You can dye netherite. No, it's netherrack. You can dye netherrack, and you can dye the newest blocks in the newest update. They still have a lot of blocks to add, but I can see this mod being one of the greats if they show it the love and care that it so rightfully deserves. I'm really impressed with this mod so far. Again, it is pretty new, and they do fairly update like old add-ons in the marketplace. So yeah, but the blocks you do see are mainly the blocks you can dye, and I can dye them all these colors. So if I want a pink house, let's say a pink house, I can dye a pink house and I can make all the pink. I just want them to fix a little bit of the colors, because right now these colors are way too standoffish and I don't like it. Ooh, actually I like it. I like pink looks nice. And I really like how this is an alternative to like dyeing glass manually, because glass itself, dyeing it manually, can be very annoying. So if you don't want to do that, you can of course just do it the old fashioned way and just walk up with your trusty dusty paintbrush and just paint it. And there's some blocks that is brighter than others, like these blocks, and then this bright block stands out a lot. So I hope they, again, in the future, just like paste it normal. I ain't gonna lie, sand just looks like powdered concrete to me. A lot like powdered concrete. But some of these things do look cool, and I can see a lot of uses for this. And I'm very excited to see all the amazing builds you guys make with this, because I know if I choose to add this to any of my worlds, I'll be definitely checking out this beautiful blue. Oh my gosh. And again, you can dye leaves and stuff, which is super cool in this add-on. Super cool. And this is an expensive add-on. For me, it was about $3. which one is one of the cheaper add-ons. And again, they probably will update this as they go along, so we can expect way more blocks being able to be painted in the future. So I would highly recommend picking up this add-on up in the marketplace if you want to dye all the blocks, not all the blocks, but most of your building blocks in your world. I especially like how you can dye the bookshelves. I really like that. I wish you could dye the crafting table, but you can't. But you can dye like the bookshelves, which is cool because not every setup looks good with just blue bookshelves, you know? And again, light blue is the best block so far. I've seen the best color to dye block so far. But like, I ain't gonna lie, you can dye them almost every block in the freaking every color in the game. So you can just go crazy. Go stupid, go crazy, you know? Ooh, green on green. I don't know how that works. But hey, it looks alright. But yeah, I can see a bunch of amazing builds coming out of this. Maybe some oversaturated sand or some golden temple type deals with these golden bricks, you know? I do not like that brick. Oh my gosh, that brick look hideous. But yeah, like you can just do this and just dye all of these blocks. Now that looks like just mossy sandstone brick. And this just looks like mesa sandstone. Hold up. That just looks like this. So you can do a cheap man version of this. Let's say I don't want to go to a mesa and get red sandstone. I can just get normal sandstone and dye it orange. And yeah, the cheap man's version of red sandstone. But yeah, let's say I don't like the blocks I dyed. Let's say, hey, I don't like having like orange painted sandstone. Well, you can remove any paint in the game with this trusty, dusty cleaning sponge, and it's a little hard to make. You will have to tackle an ocean monument, go down there, get a sponge, and then you just put the sponge anywhere in the crafting menu, I'm pretty sure, because it's craftless. And then you get a cleaning sponge, and then you just right click and it makes a nice little noise and it removes it off of everything except the glass. The glass will stay painted because it just changes the block itself. It doesn't paint the block, it changes it to respected dye glass. So once you dye a glass, you're either gonna have to break it or just repaint it. So be very careful with your glass. But you can scrape it with any other block that isn't glass. So if you just want to do that, note in self that this was prismarine bricks. So that will change prismarine bricks into normal prismarine. So if you are dyeing your thing, you may have to be careful. And let's check if this has a uses. This does have a use, but it seems fairly high. It seems like you get like enough use out of this one sponge. So it doesn't seem like you're gonna need this much sponge, you know? Because I've literally undyed everything I like painted like since the beginning. So yeah, this is like a trusty tool to just undye. And by the way, you can paint hay bales and other things. Let me just go over that. You can paint hay bales, you can paint bookshelves, you can even paint end stone, which I really like this. I want to see someone make a fantastic moon or something with this, because I know this would be amazing. You can paint dirt, which I find silly that you can paint dirt, but you can't paint dirt blocks. And you can, of course, paint sand. And that's cool. And if you want to like just skip the whole painting thing and you want to do it in creative, all these blocks are available in creative. So you can just go in here, get any old blocks you need. You have smooth quartz. We have a lot of blocks as is. So you can just hop in here, get any block you need. Like, I want some smooth sandstones. And you can just bang, bang, bang. Well, that doesn't look much different than deep slate, but you know, bang, 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 bang. Ooh, that hurts my eyes actually. And any block that has been placed can already be repainted. That is fire. Even though both of these look extremely alike. I think that may have transformed into this. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can see someone making a cool monochromic world with this, just like samey colors, like just black and white. That would be super cool. And the what you call it, the possibilities are really infinite once you have this mod installed. You can really go as far as your imagination can carry you. Of course, I do believe they're gonna add more blocks in the future. But yeah, and for the price of just $3 plus taxes, I say this is a good add-on, and I give it like a good 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely go check it out. Definitely go like support these people who made this beautiful add-on, because they truly did a fantastic job. And like always, guys, this was your captain, Dark313 Knight, signing off. Go check out Paint, and I hope you all have a fantastic and incredible day. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to try to bring you all more content. And like always, stay cool, stay awesome, stay yourselves, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out and bye.